everyone, I'm Keaton with the Tulsa Zoo Education Department, and welcome to another week of Zoo School. We just want to take a moment to thank all of our members for watching and sharing these videos. Without viewers and members, we wouldn't be able to do these things weekly. This week, our topic is birds, and on our table here, we have some biofacts of birds, and biofacts are real and replica parts and pieces of animals that are used for educational purposes. And birds is a huge topic. There is around 10,000 different species of birds, ranging in size from the 2-inch long bee hummingbird that only weighs 1.6 grams or less than a half an ounce, all the way up to the ostrich that is 9 feet tall and can weigh 250 pounds. But no matter all the sizes of these birds, they do have some things in common. And all birds are covered in feathers. And these feathers serve a very important purpose for each and every different bird species. For our ostrich, they have very large feathers that helps keep them cool in the hot desert. And for our penguins, the penguins have really small feathers that help keep them nice and warm in the Antarctic tundra. There's also different colors of feathers as well. So they can be blue, like this macaw feather. There's also flight feathers as well. And these flight feathers help them get the lift that they need to be able to fly and soar. All birds also lay hard-shelled eggs. So every single bird on Earth will lay eggs. These eggs comes in all different shapes and sizes. So here we have an ostrich egg, which is the largest egg, and then an emu egg, which is a dark color. So these are two very large bird species, so they have to have very thick shells on their eggs to make sure that they don't break them. The macaw egg is a little bit thinner and a little bit smaller because they're not quite as heavy as the ostrich and emu, so their eggs can be a little bit thinner. The red-tailed hawk egg also has speckles found on it, and then there's different shapes of these eggs as well. And the king penguin has a point on the top of their egg, so that way it doesn't roll off the nest. All birds also do not have teeth. So there is no species of bird you will find on this planet that has teeth. They all have beaks or bills. And these beaks and bills are modified perfectly for the types of food that these birds eat. So the toucan beak is modified perfectly for eating lots of different types of fruit. And then the great blue heron is modified so it can eat fish and different types of amphibians and even crustaceans that they find along the water's edge. The flamingo beak is modified perfectly for the filter feeders. So the flamingos will flip upside down like this, and then they have little grooves on the inside of their beaks that allows them to be able to push out the water and keep all the yummy algae or krill inside of their beak. And then birds of prey or raptors have a hooked beak on the end, and that helps them be able to tear their prey into smaller pieces. All birds are also endothermic, so that means that they are able to make their own body heat, just like us mammals are able to be at a constant temperature inside of us. So now that we know what all birds have in common, it's time for us now to meet one of our animal ambassadors. So she's gonna come right over here. And this is Lady. And Lady is a red-tailed hawk. She came to the Tulsa Zoo in 2008 with a right wing injury. And this injury causes her to not be able to fly as well enough as she would be able to in the wild. So now she calls the Tulsa Zoo home. Lady is a bird of prey or raptor, and she gets that name because she is a carnivore. They are a diurnal hunter, so that means that they'll hunt during the daytime using their incredible eyesight. They will also use their super sharp talons there on the bottom of their feet to grab their prey. And then she'll use her nice hooked beak to be able to rip it into smaller pieces so she can eat it. Red-tailed hawks are also one of the most common raptors found here in Oklahoma. And they're easily identifiable because they have a nice bright rusty color red tail with one single dark bar at the bottom. And they are also found easily along the roadside. So the next time you're out on the interstate or even on a country road, keep your eyes peeled because you could probably see a red-tailed hawk on the top of a telephone pole or even along a fence line. And red-tailed hawks are incredibly beautiful. They actually come in 14 different color morphs. So lady here is a light color morph, and she has the really pretty cream white colored there on her chest. Red-tailed hawks can be almost completely dark brown with some white speckles on their chest as well, and that's called the Harlan's red-tailed hawk. They can also be almost completely white, and that's known as the Kreider's red-tailed hawk. And something really cool about red-tailed hawks that not a lot of people know is their sound is really intimidating and it's very loud. Whenever you see a bald eagle in TV or movies even, they actually use a red-tailed hawk sound instead of the bald eagle's true sound because of how intimidating their call is. All right, so that's our bird week. So be sure to check out all of the activities that we have posted online at tulsazoo.org/kids. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.